just want us to maybe share 3 things that it is that we can impart into you to where you can have something substantive to be able to walk away out of these doors and embark on a new you. Because a lot of times what we do is we try to resuscitate and we try to breathe life into dead relationships. And oftentimes those dead relationships become dead weight. And the only opportunity, the only way that we're going to be able to grow is to let go. It sounds easier than it is. But either you can either look at it 2 ways. You can either deal with the nagging pain of it, because it's going to be pain either way. You can either deal with the nagging pain of a bad relationship, or you can make the break and then break through. It's going to hurt either way. You either want to deal with the pain continually, crying day after day, arguing. You ain't on the debate team while you're arguing all the time. Or you can deal with the break and make the break. I'm going to cry either way, but this time, because of the latter part, I'm going to be crying because I'm getting ready to move into the next part of me. I'm not crying because the man left. I'm rejoicing because the new one that's coming. You see what I'm saying? So, just a few things I'll say. I would say, number 1, invest in yourself. I'm going to take a little bit of money out. I got a little bit of cash on me. I didn't say I was balking. Remember I said, don't leave with money. It'll help you live, but don't leave with it. I'm holding a $20 bill in my hand, ladies. I'm holding a $20 bill in my hand. And of course, if I were to place this $20 bill on the ground and step on it, would you still want it? I took this same $20 bill that I stepped on, that I balled up. I'm balling it up now, and I'm going to play like it's bowling. I'm rolling on the ground, I'm stepping on it, but y'all still want the $20 bill. Y'all show enough crazy. I'm not telling you. If I were to take this same $20 bill that I stepped on, that I balled up, and then let's just say I tore it into, and would y'all still want the $20 bill? Somebody said, I got some tape, I got some duct tape. I was raised in the hood, but I still know what to do, that's good. All right, so if I were to take this same $20 bill that I stepped on, that I tore in half, that I crumbled up, that I threw on Woodward, on Jefferson, whatever the case may be, would y'all still want the $20 bill? So it's just, all right. So somebody said no, but who would still want it? Somebody would still want it. Somebody said there's still some good use for it. The fact of the matter is, the reason I say that is because you have to understand that your value is greater than money. We've been stepped on, we've been crushed, we've been hurt, we've been hit, we've been knocked down. But you got to understand that a knockdown is not a knockout unless you stay down. You got to get back up again. You got to brush your shoulders off. You got to say, I'm valuable, I'm worthy of love. I may have some scars on me, but I'm still a star. I may have had some hurts, some bruises. Some people may have talked about me like a dog. But guess what? God's going to still bless me in front of the face of those who talk behind my back. Because if they talking behind you, that just lets you know you're ahead of them. And if they trying to pull you down, that already lets you know they beneath you. Stop lowering yourself to other people's standards of who you are and become yourself. Know your worth. See your uniqueness. Value yourself. Why do I say that? Because I had to grow through some negativity. Diagnosed with cancer at the age of 15. NHL is what the doctors diagnosed me with. I said, I'm getting ready to be the youngest on the National Hockey League team. I just hit the lottery. Going through that, lost all my hair. Y'all see these waves there? At least I'm trying to get them back. People didn't think I was going to make it. But I had to have my faith in God and my faith in myself and love myself through it to say I got some value and I can live. Know your worth, see your value, and then also forgive so that you can live and become a better you. I think is very significant and very, it's what you're willing to subject yourself to. You know, how much value do you place on yourself? How much love do you see within yourself to say, you know what, I'm drawing a line in the sand. If this man really loves me, why is he saying he loves me, but every other thing is he's treating me like a punching bag? That's not love. You know, is he cheating on you? I know that may be a touchy subject for some people. But if the constraints of love are, as you're talking about forever, and it's talking about marriage and things of that nature, what are the signs that are going on now before you even get into that relationship? And oftentimes, we have our own preconceived notions, or we have our own insecurities as well that we oftentimes bring to the relationship based on what has happened in the past. Song said, I'm not to blame for the pain that was caused by previous cats who had your heart before me. But oftentimes we still take that pain. And so what are you willing to subject yourself to? What love do you have on do you place on yourself? And oftentimes we do say to ourselves, you know, I'm looking for a brother who's 6 feet, who makes 6 figures, who got a 6-pack, who running through the 6 with his woes. All right. You see what I'm saying? But what about the brother who may be 5'3"? Did I go too low for y'all? I'm sorry. I'm gonna use my height. What about me at 5'10"?
All right.
You see what I'm saying? You know, a lot of times we say, oh, I'm too good for this, I'm too good for that. But does the brother treat you right? Oh, you're too nice. This brother is over here calling you everything but a child of God and not seeing you like a queen, and you steadily running to him. See what I'm saying? When are you going to change when you begin to change your mindset, the parameters of your life begin to change. And you begin to see people not through the superficial, but through the real lens of who they are, and that is through the lens of love.